Greener pastures. The story of Taboka and Tongomani. Soft wind, distant kettle bells. Plum tree, a small town. Quiet, dusty, forgotten by opportunity. This is where Taboka and Tongomani were born. Two girls, one friendship, one dream, to escape poverty. They grew up together, fetched water together, shared secrets under mopane trees, and every evening, as the sun disappeared behind the dry fields, they would talk about leaving. Angisafuni ukufila impilo yokuswela, Tongomani once said. Taboka nodded. Sizatola impilo enkono. They believed the city would save them. They were wrong. The promise. Their uncle's wife arrived from Bulawayo dressed like success. Gold earrings, bright lipstick, confidence. She spoke of jobs, of money, of men who could help. Bulawayo in Kulu, she told them. There is opportunity. She never explained the kind of opportunity. But when you are desperate, you don't ask too many questions. Within days, they left Plumtree. Their mothers cried. They promised to return successful. They didn't know they were being delivered. The night Bulawayo was loud, fast, overwhelming. Then one night, 2 luxury cars parked outside the aunt's house. The air felt heavy. Auntie, Obanilaba? Tongomani asked. You are going with them, the aunt replied. Silence, confusion, fear. You have no qualifications, she continued. This is survival. It was not survival. It was a sale. They were separated that same night. No proper goodbye, no protection, just headlights and silence, golden cages. Tongomani was taken to a mansion, beautiful walls, cold rooms. You're lucky, the man told her. But luck does not feel like control. Taboka's situation was darker. The man she stayed with was charming at first, then distant, then cruel. Weeks later, Taboka became sick. Fever, weakness, weight loss. She went to a clinic alone. The nurse spoke gently. Taboka, ulomkhulane HIV, 19 years old. 19. The city continued moving outside, but inside her, everything stopped, abandoned. When the man found out, he pushed her away. You embarrassed me, he said, embarrassed, as if illness was a crime. She was sent back to the aunt's house, thin, quiet, fading. When Tongomani saw her again, she could barely recognize her. On a hospital bed, Taboka held her hand. Ungavumi ukuthi bakukede, Tongomani cried. I promise. Weeks later, Taboka was gone. No dramatic moment, just a quiet breath that never returned. She was buried in Plumtree, the same soil she once wanted to escape. The turning point at the funeral, the aunt cried loudly, but something felt wrong. Tongomani watched her carefully. Grief turned into suspicion. Suspicion turned into anger, and anger turned into courage. Questions began to rise in the community. How does a girl leave for opportunity and return in a coffin? Investigations followed. Phone records, bank transactions, witness statements. The truth surfaced. The aunt had been arranging placements for vulnerable girls, receiving payments, using family trust as bait. It was not help, it was trafficking. The courtroom. The courtroom in Bulawayo was silent. Tongomani stood to testify. Her voice shook at first. Then it steadied. She told us we would work. She told our parents we would be safe. She sold us. Medical records were presented. Financial evidence displayed. Messages read aloud. The aunt avoided eye contact. For the first time, she looked afraid. The judge spoke firmly. You abused trust. You exploited vulnerability. Your actions contributed to the suffering and death of Taboka. A pause. You are guilty. The sentence was heavy. Prison. No bail. No escape. The same system she thought she could manipulate held her accountable. Aftermath justice did not bring Taboka back. but it brought truth. Tongomani returned to Plumtree, not as a victim, but as a warning. Today, she stands before young girls and speaks clearly. Amadlelo alohlaza kawahlali elohlaza. Greener pastures are not always green. Some are traps, some are transactions, some are cages disguised as opportunity. And sometimes, justice begins when one survivor refuses to stay silent.